Hey guys, it's Stephanie and I'm back with a new video. My mom is not joining me for this one, so we'll be missing her. But I have been seeing a lot of people use the rim paste or chamoy on their drinks and their fruit. So I wanted to show you a quick and easy way to make chamoy that I like. I like everything homemade, so this is a great recipe. It's not a family recipe. It's a recipe that I found and I adjusted it to my liking, so hopefully you guys like it as well. These are the ingredients that you are going to need. You are going to need 1 cup of hibiscus flower, 1 cup of dried apricots, 1 cup of dehydrated plums, half a cup of sugar, 1 lime, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, Tajin, and 2 cups of water. We're now going to move over to the stove, and you're going to use a non-stick pot. I use the brand Princess House, but that's just my liking. And we are going to turn it on to a medium heat. And you're gonna pour in your 2 cups of water along with your half cup of sugar. And you are going to give it a stir. So once you give it a stir, you are going to add your 1 cup of hibiscus flower, 1 cup of dried apricots, and your dehydrated plums. And once you have added, and your salt. And so once you have added all of those ingredients, you are going to let it sit here and come to a boil for let it sit here for like 20 minutes so that everything gets nice and soft, and then we'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, so the timer still hasn't gone off for 20 minutes, but you can see here that it's running out of water. So I am going to go ahead and put 1 more cup of water in here just because we are going to have to blend this after this. So I went ahead and put it back in there, and then I'm gonna let it boil again, and then we'll be back. Now that it's back to boiling, you wanna make sure that all of the ingredients are nice and soft because we are going to be putting them in the blender. So I'm going to turn off my stove, and I'm going to be putting everything in here. So let me finish putting it in here, and then I'll be back. We are going to pour the remainder of the liquid into the blender as well. So now that we've done that, we're going to blend it in the blender, and since it is very hot, I'm going to let some of that steam come out and then put it back on, and I'm going to turn it on to low and then high. Since it is so hot and it is very thick, I have to come in here and then move it around so that it can continue to blend. So I did it on low for a little bit, and now I'm going to go back and put it on high. So let me blend it on high now. Same pot that I was using, I turned the heat back on to medium. I am now going to pour in this paste, and it should be like this thick consistency for right now. So let me finish pouring it in the pot. We are going to put 3/4 cup of Tajin. I know it's a ton of sodium, but you guys, it gives it so much flavor. So put all the Tajin in there. After you put the Tajin, you're going to mix it a little bit. And then you are going to put your lime. Now, I said 1 lime just to start off. It depends how bitter you like it. I like it bitter and sour, so I put a large lime in there. But if you don't really like it bitter, you want to probably do a smaller lime and start with half of a lime if you like it on the sweeter side. But like I mentioned, I like it sour and bitter. So now that we have mixed it well in here, we're going to let it sit, and it's going to start bubbling up a little bit. You do want to taste it to see if it's sour enough, or if you want to add more lime here. So go ahead and let it sit here until it starts bubbling up, and then we'll be back. So now that it's kind of bubbling, You can now turn it off and then let it cool down. Some cool down that I have in the refrigerator. I like to store them in glass jars. I feel like they last a little longer. So just to, I know everyone knows how to put paste on the rim, but you just put a little bit of chamoy here, and then you just twist it. And then if you want, you can add some Tajin on there. And then you'll put in your ice and whatever beverage you want to drink, or if you're just want to rim the top of a can or whatever. If you want it a little bit more liquidy for your fruit, just add a tiny bit of water or some lime. But then again, it just depends on your liking of the sourness. Alright guys, so I made myself a michelada to enjoy the rim paste or the chamoy. I put a straw on because of my lipstick. I forgot to mention that I find the dehydrated plums and the dried apricots at Sprouts, and the hibiscus I found it at a Latin market. So any mercado you can find it. So let's go ahead and taste it now. Yes, it's so good. And like I mentioned, it's not just rim paste. You can also use it for fruit, mangonadas, or anything like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.